This video is sponsored by the Design Mechanism, the makers of Mythras. Mythras is a registered trademark of the Design Mechanism Inc., used with permission. All rights reserved.
We are. Don't you worry. They are having a political discussion, just so people know. And there's lots of swearing as well, which I'm not used to. Right. Yeah. Right. Right, I think about 5 minutes is up now. I think I could actually take you off.
I'll get off my soapbox.
It could have been worse. You could have had Whoopi Goldberg.
I would have preferred Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, she would have made a good president. I'm sure of it.
Like, Iran, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. After that wonderful rant off air, we're back playing M Space, which is like Mythras, but in space.
Space.
Hence M Space, which is
I thought it was something to do with math.
Actually, M Space is not, of course, produced by the Design Mechanism. That's an interesting thing.
You thought math. I thought grammar.
Is it real then? Is it like
it was?
Is it like we call it a fan fiction at this point?
It's done via Mythras Gateway, which is the same as what's the other one? Worlds Apart. Is it? Is that what it's called? Or Worlds Away? One of them's an AOL.
Yes, Worlds Away's the AOL one.
Was it?
Yeah. Hang on, let me do a throwback here.
Yeah. I used to love Worlds.
I did too.
Yeah. Was it Worlds Away or Worlds Apart?
Away.
Worlds Away. That you could buy different heads.
You could.
It was excellent. Anyway, we are. Oh, you are all in a weapons room. Well, you're in a room that's got remnants of a weapons in. I think Zachary's the only person in their vac suit. Hammond's got a rather beaten up leg. Newman has just saved everybody seems to be in cover apart from you, Minsk. I'm a bit worried that you stood out there.
Look at me!
Look at me! Yeah,
we have no hero points left.
That is correct. I was about to say you have no hero points left because it is the last. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow you'll get 4.
If we can keep the game running until midnight, we get some hero points.
Well, I've already paid, so we should have some anyway.
Well, you will have as well. The other guys paid as well. But they always go in just afterwards. So anyway, before we, what's that noise?
It's me getting my tablet. Sorry, I'll just sit here and die slowly. It's only my Keep Alive tablets I'm having.
I thought it was one of those mechanical keyboards, that is sort of like really loud when they're tapping. Yeah. Do take them, because I don't want a death on the stream as well as a precedent.
Most viewers ever.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get on, I'm going to let the players an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And we start off with the brave soul, which is Mr. Pickles.
I'm Mr. Pickles, the brave soul. I'm playing our physical character, Zach Newman. He's good with shotguns. He's good with revolvers if he needs a little bit more range. And he likes to use his baton to beat enemies into submission. In the last session, he was mostly using his shotgun to blow away these drones. But other than his attack skills, he's got a lot of physical stuff. He's probably our brawniest character. He's got a bit of sleight of hand, a little bit of stealth, working my way up towards unarmed so that I can start punching people in the inevitable situation where our bad choices lead us to getting captured and stripped of our weapons, and we need to break out. That's a situation I'm preparing for right now, because it's going to happen. And that's Newman, ex-law enforcer.
And your gun's falling to bits, if I remember correctly.
That's right. My shotgun, my Nova Arms sawed-off shotgun is nearly broken.
He didn't bring his gun lube.
I
believe I have my revolver, but no other shotgun.
Yeah, but don't worry, because Hammond has his Scotch tape at the ready to wrap it up if needed. Who are you passing on to, Newman?
Let's pass it on to Hammond right there, the one who's going to be repairing all of my broken gear.
Hey everyone, I'm Captain Kangaroo. I am playing Arthur Hammond. He's the geriatric DAI character. He's here because outlaws don't have a pension program, so he just keeps working. But he's still handy with his hands. He's still there to fix things. He's still there to make robots. I guess he forgot to bring with him this time, because I don't remember if I brought him or not. I don't know what happened.
No, you don't.
you get foggy with age, so it's hard to remember things sometimes. He also is kind of battered and maybe broken his hip or something because a drone just shot him. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to pass the mic to Medevac.
Thank you. Hi everybody. I'm Medevac, and I play James Mintz. He's the anti-Newman. He's not a fighter. He's a lover. He's not very good with his hands either. He's got an attack called slap attack. There's drunken fights where it's like, get off me. So yeah, but he's more of a talker. He's a ship's captain, self-appointed, I might add.
How did you actually become ship's captain?
We voted.
Did you?
We all voted at one point.
No,
we were okay.
I voted. It's one man, one vote. I was the man that vote.
I wasn't there yet. Don't blame me.
Yeah, Purdy voted for you.
Yeah.
Right. Bless her. Bless her.
That's a pretty program.
Sort of bits.
I think Minsky's on his he's gone on his third term as captain.
Yeah.
We only agreed to 2, but I guess he can
Pushing
just choose.
You'll never take it off me. Do you want to be captain? Well, you can't. And with that, I'll pass it on to Fishy.
Hello. I'm Fishy, playing Zachary Saran, another Zach, who is computer expert, paramedic, and very ineffectual conscience of the group. Needs to be a bit louder on the conscience thing.
A.K. Jiminy
But he's
Cricket.
trying.
Jiminy Cricket.
Hammond has some really good hearing aids. Their AI, so every time you speak, they just go down a lot. So I'm
Yeah. I can entirely believe it. I will need to get my artificially intelligent wrist computer to hack those, I feel, since I've got one. And with that, Fantastic idea. I will hand back over to our GM in Wolves.
Okay, then. So if just a quick summary. So you are currently in the employment of the Iron Synarchs, who their chief of science, Jovi, hired you to seek out the missing science vessel Foresight. It was actually on the third planet in the Levito system. As you approached there, you got stopped by routine Orca corvette, just checking people out, and that's totally legal. However, when you got to the planet, there was a beacon saying, stay away from this planet. There is strange gravitational pulses happening. Do not land. You scanned the planet and found the Science Vessel Foresight that was right down near a fissure. You landed and went out in your vac suits and checked the science vessel that was heavily damaged. However, you had found or detected life sources deeper into the fissure. You went into the fissure and there seems to be some kind of an airlock, and that's where you disrobed your vac suits apart from Zachary. You then went through an area that had some crystal hounds that came out and caused you a huge amount of issues. And I couldn't bite Minsk no matter what I did or tried. I just could not bite him.
Do you know why? Because I'm the captain.
Yeah, that's it.
Why.
You were the captain. At that point, you went through the crystal fissures and you came to a second airlock when you hacked into that and got into the room where there were some defense droids, drones flying around, killing or firing at the scientists that are obviously or hopefully the scientists from the Science Vessel Foresight. In the room, you found a huge, big bits of something. You think it was probably the outer casing of a weapon that would hold an inner sphere that would pulse gravitational pulses out from it that could literally pull things into it and maybe even destroy it. You were left that the defense systems in this room were activated when the scientists came in. And you also know that there is monitoring systems in here that I think you actually found the signal, but maybe you did not. But people are a little bit bashed up left, right, and center. This guy here, Zachary, that was the one that you have stabilized, and that is happy. This is the one that you protected, Newman.
Yeah, I gave him a little shove out of the way.
And took the fire. And this one, I think, it's got like a 2 next to it. I don't know whether or not that means that they had 2 rounds or it's dead. But it's Hammond, your round here with your poorly leg. And Minsk, I think what happened, Minsk, is that you stepped out to get a clean shot of the drone as it flew by.
That's exactly right. But Newman took it out before I could get there.
Yeah. And that's where we left it. I'm just saying thank you for the raid. Somebody has just come
to
in.
summarize the summary.
Yeah.
The people who framed us in the last adventure sent us on a death trap in this one by way of an apology.
They might pay us.
We went, okay.
Well, they got
Well.
us our ship back too. We got some
Yeah, but the
legalities
ransacked it
moved
first.
around.
The ransacked the ship first, didn't they?
Yeah, they got us our ship back by, if I'm not much mistaken, putting it officially on record as being their ship.
Yes. Yes, but we are back at our ship,
They're
technically.
absolutely treating us very well.
Yeah,
It could be worse.
they actually gave you a free paint job.
Yes, that wasn't a desired thing, but we may have had a major setback, but we are at least back with our ship, sort of, in this room where we might not make it back.
And I think
should just shot him in the head.
I think they renamed your ship as well.
Yep, they did that too.
I love it. And
I don't remember what the original name was, but now it's like the Silent Vital.
Was it the Flabbergasters? Oh no, that's your destined party, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
I thought
something
that was our
else.
classic
I
fantasy
definitely
group.
recognise
No,
the
your
name.
classic fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just classic
was it,
fantasy party. Okay then, let's Zachary, you are busy stabilizing this guy, this scientist in front of you. Hammond's leaning up against the wall with a serious wound in his leg, and Newman, you have saved what?
We pan over to Newman. I've got minor energy on my right arm. Laser beams are still probably burning. And I've got blood seeping out of my abdomen from the dogs.
Oh, hey, Zachary.
Medic is hitting on the chick in the middle.
But I'll give a hand up
Busy,
to the
yeah,
guy.
busy.
Like, are you okay, man? So I'm like, I'm dying. And you're like, oh, hold on, shut up, old man. Are you okay?
So,
Just sprain your ankle.
because the only person who can actually talk is the scientist next to Newman, I'm going to start there just while Zachary finishes bandaging and stabilizing the guy. It's actually a guy that's in front of you, Zachary, and you managed to stabilize their wounds, but they are suffering quite. They didn't have armor on, and they didn't even have vac suits on. If you remember, they were left at the other end. So you have stabilized them, and they go bleep, 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 bleep.
So for the triage, then he'll be obviously looking to see who is the next priority for who needs medical attention, and just go around everyone who needs medical attention while other people do the role play stuff.
Yeah, I thought I had.
I remember when my hip was burnt. Ugh.
I thought I had.
No, you don't. You don't remember yesterday.
Yeah.
An hour ago.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't hear that. Can anybody hear that?
It's pretty loud.
Mr.
on mine.
Pickles, it's your time to freestyle. Give us a good lyric.
I can't hear it at all.
And Wells is dropping the beat.
Yeah.
I'm not going to freestyle to a hospital machine. What the?
Well, I guess you don't. You have to find your inspiration, Mr. Pickles.
It's not that.
I can't hear any of that. I thought, oh, maybe it's because I don't know why I can't hear
Did not
that.
get monitor turned on.
It sometimes plays up, which is strange, but actually, I can do that. No, I can't even do that.
There we go. That's
somebody running down a corridor.
That sounds more like a heart beating really heavily.
It sounds like what my neighbors hears on a Thursday.
Oh my lord!
And now I can't stop it. I literally can't stop it now.
You
It's just
bolt
going
hacking
on.
today.
Oh, there you go.
That's also about how long the noise.
Zachary,
Followed by a.
I do believe that Hammond has a serious wound in his leg, So you can start doing your medical skill. You can take minutes of it to get it down to an easy roll if you wish.
If I can, then I will. Yes, let's make sure. Taking my time and doing a proper job on him because he's going to whinge if I don't.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, Doc. Am I done?
Just put him
I'll
out
take
of
one
his
for the team.
misery.
Just tell me where. Go without me. Just fine.
Okay, can you roll a 1d3, Zachary?
If you go for your torch, I'll
sure
be
I
yelling,
can.
"Stay away from the light!"
Yeah. Oh, the tens. Okay, so you are now at 2 hit points in that location.
Yeah, boy, I can limp now.
Newman, you have this scientist who's sort of like he seems to be, to your surprise, he seems to be almost like in his early or late 20s. He doesn't appear to be like an old man scientist or anything like that, and he's very grateful because you pushed him out the way and saved him. And he sort of like turns around to you and says, thanks for that. We thought we were goners.
I'll nod and reach out my right hand to shake his with my burning right arm. Yeah, and I'll say it's no problem. We're here to help. Who are you? What is going on here? What is this machine?
He says, my name's Max. He says, that's the thing. We don't know what this machine is at all. We
Maybe don't play with it.
We were sent here by the Iron Synox. They sent us here because they said there was a beacon, and we had to do routine surveillance, but unfortunately there was a gravitational pulse, and our ship got damaged as it landed. He says, do you work for them as well?
I'll look back at Captain. Is Captain coming towards me and all?
He can do. Do you wish to... Minsk, what would you like? Every time you say captain, I always think you mean...
Yeah, I confuse myself.
But look, I put on my caption, Cap, but not that
one. Nobody else can see that apart from the people in there.
It's just for the confusion, right?
Yeah.
We know.
So yeah, I'll come over and I'll kneel down next to him and I'll say, don't worry, we're here to help you.
He says, do you work for the Iron Synox as well?
We have known to work for them before.
He sort of like nods. He says, I don't know what they're playing at, but you know, when they've, well, I'm not too sure why you're working for them, but let's just say I have a wife and child.
You had a wife and child.
We're not here to harm you. We are here to help you out. We're all intending to get out of this safely as best we can. Do you think that this thing in pieces perhaps was what caused your ship to go down? I'll point at the 4 giant parts on the ground.
Yeah, he sort of like turns round and he says, it's definitely a weapon. Definitely. And I really have an idea that the Iron Synox are looking to, shall we say, adopt it.
That does sound like a good theory.
You know, Hammond, I don't generally approve of your blowing everything up, but maybe I can make an exception in this one case.
Hammond's gonna try to like climb up using his weight against Zachary. Like, lifting it up on his shoulder, and then he's gonna like
It-
lift over to the.
Hammond's got one of
I-
those blown up leg things on. It looks a bit like the Michelin Man, does it?
Let's show you what
It's a future peg leg. I'm gonna go. Hammond's gonna go to one of these cores, and I'm gonna roll for. Would research help with me trying to kind of?
Yeah, so it's just the core isn't there anymore, but there's just the outside wrap. But you can roll research. Just while Hammond is doing this, Newman, the scientist turns to you and says, "What have they got on you then?"
Newman will just give a small laugh, I guess, and he'll look to our captain.
Yeah, they altered the records of our ship and put it in their name, but this is just payment to get us off planet.
Yeah,
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, he says, we work for them.
You don't sound pleased.
If we
so
work
they
together,
think we do too.
Yeah, if we work together, we can hopefully get you back to your wife and child. Unless I've killed them already.
Ah, yes, the talker, the diplomat.
He sort of like says, I don't want to be back with them. He says, I want to be way out of this system.
Well,
Do the Iron Synarchs not pay well?
He sort of like looks at you as if to say, are you kidding? He says, shall we just say we have to do what they say after I had gambling debts. He says, betted on this guy who was in the shooting gallery. I thought he was
Only
going
came
to
47th.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't. He says, I went against him, but he says, no, he says, anyway, I now work for them. And apparently, well, they have my wife and child. And that's it. I mean, they do say to me that I have my own free will, but let's face it, the consequences are a bit too scary to think about.
Are they threatening to bring your wife and kids back to you then?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, they say they'll return them if I don't do as I'm told.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll strike up a deal here. If we sort out what's on this planet and do what we think is right, then you can come with us and we'll drop you off at the next place we stop at. Would that be agreeable to you?
With my wife and child?
I thought
Yeah, that's kind of the kicker of why he can't do that. But Captain, aren't we supposed to rescue scientists?
That's true. Well,
Technically, we're supposed to rescue the ship. The scientists were optional. No offense, mate.
Oh,
we'll see
no.
what we can do to help your predicament.
He says, he says, have you seen, did the Iron Synarch send you here?
I thought we'd already crossed that. Yeah, yes, they did.
Yeah. Oh, did you speak to Jovi?
That would have been the lady we met in the bar, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we did.
Oh, poor girl. Poor girl. She's just like an Iron Synarch puppet.
Is the Iron Synarch one person or is it a group of people?
Huge. Are you asking him on me, Si?
I'm asking him.
He says, it's an organization. It's a company, well-funded.
Okay. But it's not run by just one person.
Oh, no.
Wasn't that like the mobster, like kind of style connections that you were describing early on in the last adventure? Like we wouldn't want to do something to mess with one of them because they're all kind of united.
Yeah. And he says, do you know what the next plan is?
No. go on, tell us.
Pirating. They want to take over the whole system. That's the next plan.
Of course they do.
I wouldn't, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think this was meant to be a scientific investigation. I think they want the plans for this.
Season capture.
I mean, isn't weapons research technically kind of a field of science?
That's why we're here. We're the scientists.
Is that what you went to school for, Max?
Yeah.
I'm the scientist.
I thought I was going to be, revealing wormholes or finding new sources of power that can save the universe. And here I am, looking at some great powerful weapon that could probably wipe out systems, especially in the hands of the Synarchs.
I guess we're all agreed we don't want the Synarch to get this.
Or if we do, we
Right? We are all agreed on
tinker
that.
with it. We either tinker with it to make it not work, or be
We
irreparable.
do something like that.
Just leave
while
it with
they're
Hammond
doing
for 5 minutes while I
this-
try to fix it.
Yeah. Well, so I rolled 20 on my research. I'm wondering though, could I use a roll of luck to reverse it to where I get a critical, and with that critical, maybe really understand how these things work?
Yeah, you can do that. You can spend a luck point.
Make it a critical, but I just want to I really want to get the idea, and maybe get an idea how to compact it.
Okay.
For smaller, obviously that Planet White kind of situation, but the premise of being able to pull people in and pull people out.
Okay.
That kind
So
of premise.
there seems to be.
You want to make it ship portable, don't you?
He wants to use it in real life to move people around. I know what he wants to do. So this at the moment is you, with your critical research role, it is definitely something that will be launched down a missile tube from a starship. The sheer size of it is definitely something like that. You can tell that it will have a solid core item in. There's the residue of that item that is causing the pulse that is still in the outer casing, the residue of it. So whatever was in there was extremely concentrated, extremely powerful. It looks like it would probably be fired out of a missile tube, and then at a suitable distance, you figured that a button or transmission would happen when the outer casing would fall away, and just let the inner core literally drag ships, satellites to it, and actually implode them or just crash into it.
Or at least, even if it doesn't implode them, I imagine getting it off its trajectory, whatnot, can definitely if you're running away from an armada or something.
Yeah,
just to kind of
it's a good job our ship's made out of plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good job. Plastic's not affected by gravity. Oh no, wait.
Gravity is not magnetic.
Yes, not magnetic.
Sorry.
Magneto problem.
Thank you.
You do. There is something else that you definitely in the far reaches of your memory, Hammond, which is expansive. and you actually do remember that there was a plan for this weapon, this type of weapon, in the core database before you left. It looks like this might have been a prototype. You're not too sure. It definitely had the gravitational pulse built in. You don't know what the spherical core would be, and just for your talk of whether or not you can shrink it, the other thing is you're not actually too sure how big it would have been. It might have been something quite tiny, in the sense of like a black hole works, in the sense that it might have been so dense it
But
could
very small.
absolutely, very, very small altogether.
Can I know if the material is it toxic? Can I like do sensor reading on it? Use my sensors or force Zachary to help me out with that?
Force? Yeah, you don't
Yes.
have to. You don't have
What,
to
what, what's he doing?
force it.
He's not fixing my leg.
He's fixed your leg.
He put a band-aid on it. Like, good to go, buddy. He even spit on it. All right?
He put a bandage on and he's kissed it better. And you,
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's infected.
And I even gave you a lollipop.
everybody's over one side and Hammond's still trying to move.
Yeah.
Gradually limping this way. Yeah. I moved down there because I figured if I finished with Hammond, I better look at
I just want to make sure it's not
Newman's
like
arm.
radioactive or has some like
Yeah, well, you have a sensors skill, I think.
I like to think that Hammond will volunteer other people to help him, though. Like, okay, you're going to be doing this part of this.
Yeah, he doesn't have time.
Yes, it's not actually. There's no toxic radiation or anything at this point. It is purely. It just seems that the surrounding case has absorbed the gravity and has somehow retained it. And that might have been an issue with the prototype. You do also know, by the way, and just to remind you, is that this room is being monitored. So any data about this is not on the planet. I think you already figured out that there was a communication link. No, you didn't.
The last part.
Yeah. I remember something about a signal going out that was probably going off planet.
Yeah.
I know who that went to, though.
So the scientist is quite happy to say that they actually were working on that when the defense drones were activated. It's actually going out to one of the planet's icy moons. It looks like the monitoring station is not actually on planet, it's on the moon. And that's where all the information, etc., would be relayed to. The other thing, just to remind you, is the beacon that is saying don't go to this planet is actually an Orca
That
beacon.
was Orca, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So you are not sure about their involvement in any of this at the moment. If you remember, Orca is the company that keeps everything like customs and pirates at bay, etc., etc.
I would have thought beacons warning people away from dangerous locations would be entirely in their wheelhouse. So that could just be them doing their jobs.
Yeah, 100%.
But they're space cops. They could also be wanting this weapons research.
100%.
Space cops can be bought like any other cop.
Hammond's
You-
just gonna just at least get the general premise of the device that holds the core, just so that way, say if he found the material, whatnot, he would at least understand, be able to maybe replicate what they did.
Okay.
Obviously, he probably needs the materials to do it, but at least get the general premise. So he's like, okay, now I've figured it out. But
Yeah, Hammond, if we can track the signal back, the monitoring station may have a lot more data that would be of use to you.
maybe. But where would we find that signal?
Well, the signal's active now, so all we need to do is track it with the ship sensors
Yeah.
and follow it back. We should be able to figure out where it's being picked up from.
Newman, what's your injuries like? Zachary wants to try to stop you sizzling.
Yeah, my most obvious one.
You were being a baby earlier on, so I thought I'd better look at it.
Was being a baby. My right arm is at 1 out of 4 health, and my abdomen is 3 out of 6.
Okay, so they're both minor wounds.
Correct.
Yeah.
Baby minor wounds.
My
so
ego
let's look
is
at
at
the
a
arms
6
first,
out of
shall we?
10.
Yeah. So look, so you can either first aid or medicine these, because they're just minor
I'm
wounds.
better at medicine, so I shall medicine.
No, you're not.
Wow. You don't have an. I'm afraid you don't have an arm anymore.
Oh no, my
sorry
syringe
about
broke
that.
in your leg.
You're fine with one arm, yeah? You can learn to fire a shotgun one-handed.
Just apply water, you said? To make the sizzling sound? I guess.
Was this acid or water? I couldn't remember.
You have to treat fire with fire. If your arm's been burned, let me just apply this blowtorch.
Don't forget to increase your skill to 88.
Increase my skill by 1. Yeah.
What was that on? Was that on your arm?
That was the arm I said I was doing first. Yeah.
So what was your arm, Newman?
1 out of 4.
All right.
Yeah. Oops. Well,
Zachary, do you want to roll the 1d4, 1d3, or do you want me to?
Well, it's my fault, I guess. I may as well take full responsibility. Yeah. If I don't accidentally put something else into the chat box, I can actually type this. 1d4, was that?
1d3.
1d3. Oh, that's not quite so bad.
It's not going to be good no matter what.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so it will go down to 0. So it's stable, but it's you don't need to make endurance checks or anything like that at the moment. But it is being a slip of a scalpel has opened it somewhat, or it might have been, Zachary. It might have been that the medical scanner has been damaged or not giving a good background reading. Yeah.
I think these gravity pulses are interfering with the med scan. That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Now you do have another injury.
Yeah, you may not want me to look at the other injury. What are the odds on that happening twice in a row?
Oh, please, just check it. And remember, it's at 88 now. No, you can't possibly fumble twice.
No, there we go. Much better.
Roll a 1d3 then, and he'll get some points back.
Yeah, you can roll another 3. I believe in you. It's going to be a 1.
Oh,
a 2 is welcome.
Could be worse.
A 2 is totally welcome. Just a recap from your discussion with the scientists there. It looks like they are being owned by the Iron Synarchs. He's got his wife and child, and he asks you all what do they have over you? You know, what is causing you to do their work? Somebody mentioned money beforehand, and
We like money.
and his response to that is that he gets paid for every job he does, but it's paying off his debt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he sort of like points to the not the corpse, the one that is stabilized, and says that Mick also has debts, but he wasn't a gambler. He actually tried to take the Iron Synarchs down by leaking information. And unfortunately, he was found out. And interestingly enough, according to Max Newman, he actually has a device surgically implanted in his cranium, in his skull. According to Max, he has a cranium bomb, explosive that can actually be detonated and triggered at any point.
A bomb.
We might be able to deal with that. I mean, I don't know anything about bombs, but Hammond does, and I know surgery. So between us, we might be able to deal with that.
Yeah. The only other thing that comes about is he says that Iron Synarch's plan is to establish a piracy fleet in the Levito system in order for them to finance any plans that they have. It's a case of it, from what he was saying, and he feels at home. He feels that because you are also trapped by the Iron Synarchs, that he can discuss things with you, and he shares with you that what he knows of the plan is that the Iron Synarchs want to become the most feared and powerful organization in the Levito system. He also mentions that if you can get the data from the base on the moon, then they might have, or you might have, a little bit of leverage or possibly blackmail material or something maybe they want in exchange for something else. Has Newman just dashed off somewhere?
I got a little uncomfortable with the talk about the cranial bomb.
It's actually this one with the cranium bomb.
Yeah,
it's the one I was
didn't
messing
want to
around
risk
with
it.
earlier. That makes me feel much better.
Yeah.
Because he's just
blow
laying
the house
there,
up.
like
I did not save
stabilized.
his life so someone could blow his head up. But
It-
this is not the way this works.
Just out of interest, Zachary, there wasn't anything on the medical scan because you actually scanned that person before you did your healing or your medicine on,
Yeah,
and nothing came up on the scan at all.
Interesting.
While this is going down, this conversation is going down, would it be craft robotics for me to kind of go around to all the different drones and maybe pick out materials that are still intact, so that way I can use that to repair my drones back on the ship?
Salvaging from the drones plan.
I did a pretty good job of destroying those, I'm pretty sure. I'm like really good at that.
And they are very small. I tell you what.
You're small. Okay.
Okay then. But I'm willing to give you something. But you have to give me a luck point, because I think it would be lucky if you give me a luck point, and with a successful jury rigging, you can put together some kind of scout drone from what's left. It'd be small and not extremely effective, but it would work.
I just want the parts. I don't need to stick out right now. I can do it on the ship, just so that way, for the next adventure, I'm available. Is that possible?
Okay, yeah.
Could I, before I commit, could I roll my jury rigging?
Oh, if you just want, if you just want the parts, then just give me a point of luck.
Okay, agree. Damn it!
Okay then.
One of you guys be very comfortable pulling unconscious bodies, right?
Yeah.
You do remember those gravitational little pushes that were happening to us when we were climbing down this way?
Climbing up's easier, right?
No.
So, what's going to be the plan? You do have one dead person and one person who has been stabilized with the medicine skill. He sort of like is trussed up and keeping, and he's got various beeping things going out left, right, and center. You also have a dead body up at the top, and you have Max with you as well. It's safe to know, Max tells you that it's safe to imagine that all this has been monitored. So the quicker you get to the moon, probably the better.
Could I go to the dead body and see if I can find some form of identification, like a key card with his picture on it or something?
Yeah. The top one is a she. Her name is Margot Sinclair, and she is a zoologist, would you believe?
That's strange. But I guess with the dogs they had outside, I guess that makes sense.
I don't think they had anything to do with the dogs, because I think the dogs were a natural thing on this planet.
Are you sure? Margot Sinclair, was it?
Say again, Tom. Margot Sinclair?
Yeah, that was the name.
Yeah, that was the
noting that
dead
down. Because I want to make sure that we have. And can I check to make sure she doesn't have any weapons? Correct?
No, none of them have any weapons of any description. They have like little science scanners and things like that. They obviously, Max tells you that they actually ran from the dogs. If you remember, you found some dead bodies. Yeah.
Or at least one. I can't
and
remember.
then they actually managed to, when they got to the airlock here, I don't know if you remember, but the door was closed at your end and the other one was open. It was round the opposite way for them. So the outer doors were open, and they went in and activated the airlock, opened the middle door, and that's what you came to.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have evidence of this person. Let's grab IDs like this from the other two as we leave, so that at least we can prove that we found the people. I don't think we'll be able to carry them out of here.
I think some pictorial and or video evidence of this facility before we leave as well, Just
If
so
you want to
we've got
have those
some
pictures and
record
videos of
of
dead
what this
bodies
is.
on your phone, that's your.
It's not the dead bodies; it's the tech I'm thinking of.
Okay. You can do that too.
All right, we got one
I'll
more
get the
thing.
IDs. You guys can video this room.
Newman, can you make, as you collect the IDs, and could you make an insight roll for me?
Oh, sight. I'm sometimes a thinker. I'd like for this to be one of those times, so I'll use a point of luck to make that 72 into a 27 out of 55.
So the ID tags actually activate the airlock. I don't know if you remember, but you had to hack your way in. But they seem to be set up in such a way that the airlock can be activated with the scientist's ID cards.
Now-
The scientists sent by the Synod to investigate this place, why would they have tags that work the airlock?
And why would the drones then attack them? Why did the drones
Yeah,
attack you,
that's odd.
scientist Max?
He sort of like he seems to communicate that they started to scan the remnants of the weapon to see what it was, and it was when they were scanning and started to take an active interest in it that the room's defenses activated.
Do I feel like he's lying to me? Or does he seem honest? Do you want me to roll an insight?
Yeah, of course.
Because what he said there feels kind of like it could be what you'd say if you were covering for something else.
Okay.
And I'm not going to luck this one. I'm just going to be suspicious.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything. He seems to be truthful. You don't notice that he's making any mistakes. The story seems to be exactly the same, no matter how many times he tells it. He does see you with the cards, the ID card, and he shows you his as well. He comments that they were given these by the Iron Synarchs. They were said, these are your tags for this mission, and they were quite surprised that they actually opened the airlock. So Hammond's busying. He's inspecting a dead body over there at the moment. What we doing?
Picking up the other things.
What we doing with this guy? The woman. Sorry, the one that is stabilized. Is the plan to try and ship her out, or what?
Yeah, can we improvise a stretcher somehow? I'm wondering.
Sorry, Hammond is just moving very slowly.
Limping down the.
I'm limping.
I walk past him to get the tag, and then past him again as I'm walking back.
Newman goes up to the top and says, "Hammond, come here." And Hammond turns around and he goes down the other way and says, "No, come here."
We can play Hammond Pong.
Yeah. Hammond does have a jury rigging skill, so if he's successful, he can create.
Could I ask Hammond to have a look at these name tags to make sure there's not some kind of fail-safe device, having watched an Avengers film?
Here he comes. Quick, run!
What?
I'll
right.
share the tags.
You
What would
can
I roll for find out the tags? Insight or?
Well, you can do electronics. with your scanner and see what's happening.
Because these are like a plastic tag that probably has a chip or something inside of it.
Yeah, they're absolutely kosher. It looks like they
Safety.
are door opening ID tags. They've obviously been manufactured with this in mind. It doesn't look like it's forged or anything like that. Can you roll your jury rigging as well to see whether or not you can gain a
Good luck,
stretcher?
everybody.
Point of luck. Get you a good one.
I already used my point of luck.
Do you only have one?
No, I used the other one earlier.
Oh, right.
You only
Yeah,
have
two.
2?
Who has
Oh
more
my
than 2?
goodness.
Me.
I do too. I've got more than 2.
I
Everybody
always
but
have
you.
all the luck.
Yeah.
I think Rabbit has like 18 or something.
I believe she has 6.
It's 6. Close. Close.
So I think it's something
18's
like
all
double
same.
your normal luck points when you have the luck superpower. So
Yeah.
nice.
So you can fashion Hammond fashions something that could. It's more like Zachary. It's more like somebody's hitting the beer early, aren't you?
What do you mean early?
It seems Hammond's rigged something that looks a bit like what do you call it? That pulls behind a horse, not a wagon. You know, like a stretcher that you don't lift up, you just hold and pull along.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure there is a specific word for them,
There
but I
is.
can't think what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hector,
Someone's
right?
Googling. Someone's Googling.
I am, yeah. I put types of stretches, and I've got this woman doing.
Google knows what you want to
It's,
see.
it's not a hammock. It's a. Oh God! Yeah, it's 2 pieces of wood with the.
It's a
Yeah.
hector. It's when he was pulled behind that thing after failing with Achilles.
Answer to the chat, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. What was it called? We don't have anyone in charge.
It's a. It's going to come to me. I know exactly what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
A litter.
A litter. That's right.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yes, you make a litter for.
Or a travois.
What's a travois?
Yeah,
You're
travois.
making.
Yeah, to avoid that's the sort of thing.
That'd be
Certainly,
a French one.
I don't know if there is a specific name for one
a
being
lit-
used
it's
for
a- it's a
medical
litter.
purposes, but it would be along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
A-frame
Then.
structure, kind of made of like 2 long, props.
So,
Piece of wood with crop in the middle. Yeah.
he didn't make his jewelry riggings, but he has created something that looks fine for
Has surround
transportation
sound.
at the moment.
Memory foam pillows.
Rainfall shower.
Yeah.
Everything.
Are you leaving the other deaded body?
No, we're going to eat it.
Protein.
The other white meat.
I don't think we really have a choice here. Like we need to get back, and it's already going to be difficult getting out of there since we're not trained in our vac suits. Got the ID.
Right.
You guys can take pictures of their faces if you really want to, but I think the IDs are good enough. We're gonna have to leave the bodies.
I'd rather bring her out of respect, but I don't think it's feasible.
What?
We've got to concentrate on the people who are still alive.
Why don't we just take the head?
Because that would be sick.
Always up to the weird and gruesome.
That might work with Hammond as well. Let's just take the head.
If you're going to do that, take a hand you can identify from fingerprints.
Yes.
It's easier to carry.
We can take all the fingers individually.
Headache.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you only need one finger. I mean, just bring a
take-
thumb, we'll be fine. That'll be
Or
enough for
or
identification
we just take a
purposes.
photo of their dead body,
We can take 6 fingers and they can
but like
get
in funny
confused and think,
positions, so that way.
Has this been made by AI?
we don't need to be dismembering anybody. We just have we have the ID tags. That's evidence we found them.
And we also
the
have
ID
the
tags is
testimony.
fine, I'm sure.
We have the
And we'll
testimony
have people
of
who
these two
can-
people. Yeah.
We might still have their two friends by the time we get back there. Yeah, we might.
might.
I'm not guaranteeing it.
We might be.
With the way my medical skills go, that one's got very little chance of getting there. But the talkative one might still be alive.
Okay, so actually trying to get them back, you're absolutely fine with the litter and the person on the stretcher until you get to the doors that they need to put their vac suits on. Zachary, you've had yours on all the time at the moment, and you're getting quite proficient in moving without, slicing it into the skin.
Yeah, being very careful.
There are enough vac suits for Max, but it's a case that are you going to put Margot into hers?
Well, you can always take her out and watch her face explode.
Oh no, that's not.
Well, that's
Or
always a
Simon.
Margot's the
possibility.
dead one.
Yeah, Margot was the dead one. You've left her, haven't you?
Yeah.
So the other one was starting like M. I can't remember what I called him. But
Michaela.
He definitely had a name, but I can't think what it was now. No.
It was
Just kind of focused on the gambling debts.
and then that was it. Okay,
Is it
so
Marcus?
we'll say it's Marcus or Michaela. They could be gender fluid and just swap all the time.
Fair enough.
So you is the plan to put them into a vac suit? And
I don't think we have much choice. We can't get them from here to the ship without putting them in a vac suit, can we?
no,
Exactly.
but
Really?
see, the litter hasn't actually been helping that much,
No.
because you realise now that it wasn't actually the best construction. Zachary Hammond did
It's made
his
out of nails.
yeah, and he's
You have to get tetanus
I mean,
shots.
why was there this big spike in the middle of it?
yeah.
So they don't slide off.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
And it's a great place to hang your vaccine.
I can't control gravity yet. All right.
Zachary, you probably get to the point that you think that if you try to manipulate them into this vac suit and then take them outside, the chances are they might not even be
Going to undo what work I've done so far. Yeah.
yeah. It might be best to leave them and maybe come back if you
Or
wish.
maybe not go back.
Leave a
Can we
note.
give that sad puppy wave through the porthole as we go out?
Yeah, they're unconscious of that.
Oh, we'll be back.
Do you have anything that might wake him up, like a stimulant shot or a stim pack? Did we get any of those stims back in the rest belt? Please, doctor.
They are. This person is like comatose. They're in a deep coma. It's the only
like
time.
2 stim packs?
Yeah. Probably if you covered their skin with stim packs.
Well, why
they're
don't
in
we just try to put the suit on? And if we do damage, we do damage. If we don't, we don't. But they're going to die if we leave them here.
Yeah, the location here, there's no way to get the ship here, is there?
No.
The reason that we're parked as far away as we are is because you can't
Ooh.
actually bring it to this location. Or am I wrong?
Well, the ship won't, but you do have a grav vehicle
We
in
have a
your
grub
ship.
left, don't we? Yes.
Ah.
But it's going to need some really tricky piloting to get it there.
Oh,
Some
dear.
fancy flying.
That's unfortunate.
That's so great. The universe knows his name.
Okay, I'm going to put on my grav suit,
I mean,
and I'm going to go back to the ship.
Your grav
I will
suit
get
or your vac
the
suit?
Vac suit.
It's a vac suit. It has a jetpack on it.
As I recall, the reason for the vac
Whee!
suit was because of a toxic atmosphere rather than because of no atmosphere. So
A thin atmosphere. Yeah, it's a thin
yeah,
atmosphere.
right, yeah, thin atmosphere. So a brief exposure, just from the airlock to the grab vehicle, if it's parked close enough, might be okay. We might get away with that.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to get the grav vehicle to. Oh, they're shielded, aren't they? From. No, they're not.
You are.
Are the grav vehicles open topped or?
No, they're enclosed.
Right. Well, I'll go
Are
back
they
to the
airtight
ship.
though?
Yeah.
I will
they,
go back to the ship. I will get the grav vehicle and I'll bring it back here.
okay. So this is going to be.
But I'll put my vac suit first.
Yeah. I assume you just don't
Very
go
wise.
walking out.
I'll be back soon.
I'll be back in a minute.
So if you want to get it close, you've got several things happening here. You've got this pulse that is still coming out now and again, and you're getting
I see
it.
no problem with using a grab vehicle in an area that has a fluctuating gravity. What could go wrong?
So you do need a formidable success to get it close enough to get the person out.
Like that.
He just goes.
Yeah, like that, Captain. Good
Like
job.
that, yeah.
Yeah. He actually brings in the graph vehicle and actually airlocks it to the.
Yeah. I brought the whole ship.
Yeah. So Zachary, that's that's the sort of roles that you need when you're doing your medical.
Got it. Right, now I understand.
I should have made it Herculean, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. You're right. So the grav vehicle can be moved closer to the ship's boat, and you can be transferred back into the silent vector, and you head off to the moon. Now, there's two things that are going to happen here. Does anybody have astronavigation?
I do.
Oh, nice. So it's, I mean,
Rob, it's not very good.
Is this to avoid the soup dragon?
yeah. Ooh. Look up clangers.
I love the clangers. Shades of my youth.
So, I mean, obviously you have to go from planet to moon. Ooh.
I can't take minutes on that. Redo my calculations.
You could take minutes on it. It just reduces.
I take it back. I said I had astrogation, but it wasn't very good. It's actually a point better than Minsk's.
But
well,
you have a go.
You have a go as well.
Or you can assist me.
No, you can't assist with the same skill.
No,
it has to be a different skill.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a different skill for that, hasn't it?
Yeah. But you can roll your astronavigation.
Let's see what mine comes out as. No, mine comes out even worse. Yeah. So that's no good.
But you could.
That's why you're the medic.
But you could look it.
I could, couldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? Let's spend a point of luck.
Okay, then.
Just for the pleasure of looking over the captain's shoulder and going, you've got that wrong.
So it will normally
27
take...
decimal points out.
It would normally take 24 hours to fly from planet to moon because of the orbit. However, you can roll a 1d6 and add 2 to the roll.
Go on, Zachary, you do that because you did it.
So 3. Not great.
Okay, so
we needed to roll low on that, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's going to take us 3 hours to get there.
Yeah, it's going to take you 21 hours to get there.
Hours. 21 is less than 24. It's still good.
It is. But this also gives you some time as well, because using the medical bay on ship Zachary, which, if you're interested, is in this room. That's the medical bay.
Right, cool.
It has its own toilet. Can you notice this there?
Well, that's essential
Hell
in a
yeah.
medical bay, yeah, because you don't want your
Yeah.
passengers to need to go, staggering around all through the ship every time they need to
Exactly.
evacuate. It's just not going to work.
I think in a sailing ship, is it called the head?
Yes.
Is that right? I think.
Yeah. So our sick bay has a head.
Yeah. So what this does mean is that you've got roughly a day to improve your wounds. So if you have a minor wound, then it will be the equivalent of a day's healing, which means that is your healing rate that you're going to get back quite naturally. However, because of the medical bay as well, if just roll your medicine skill, your medicine.
I'm going to take another look at this. Don't worry, it's okay. I know what I did wrong last time. It was a mistake any half-witted incompetent could have made.
Exactly. Any
Oh,
See, it's all good.
That's amazing. That's the complete opposite of what you got.
Yeah. So minor wounds will be up to normal amounts is in this time. Serious wounds will be halfway up minor wounds, if that makes sense. And if it's a fraction, then, if it's like 3.5, then it rounds up via normal rules.
So what we've learned from this is that Zachary needs to carry around a med bay at all times.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammond, we need you to make this a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
I mean, Zachary and I were talking, and we're definitely going to give Zachary something that he can say, look, if I go down, stick this on me to bring him back. Because otherwise, if he goes down, that be it. Okay, just before we go for our break.
We wouldn't need that, but somebody melted our medical bot.
They did, yeah. So
Angry it wasn't me.
you can, Zachary, you can do a census scan as you travel to the moon, just to let you know. The higher your success, the more information you get.
Well, okay. Well, let's get some information at least, and use luck on that.
It's all right. I could look mine.
You could look yours, yeah.
One of us. Yeah, you've got more luck than me. You can
Well,
luck
Dave-
yours better.
I'll look it.
So
that
you
would be a
hard.
a hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. So here's your 2 bits of information, and then we'll have our break. So first of all, the moon is mostly composed of ice and frozen ore. It has a gravity.
Nope, you're wrong about that. My sensor scan clearly shows it's meant to be cheese.
It has gravity and some atmosphere, although it's too thin to breathe naturally. You hope that the ground is stable enough to hold a scout ship, but it might be that you might have to take the ship's boat down there. That's up to you. The location of the signal has been triangulated and identified, so you've actually got a point to land at. However,
Nice.
you'd also notice from the scans that there are frequent ice storms across the moon, which are both violent and frequent. The other thing that you find, that's all your standard. So this is your hard roll information. There appears to be a subsurface structure. There seems to be a landing area, but there seems to be something underground. It seems to really be one place to land, and then there seems to be an entrance, almost like a lift shaft, you think, that drops down. There is only that one place. You, with the hard roll, Minsk, you think that you're not too sure whether or not the scout ship will actually, the ice cap will actually hold the scout ship. You might have to take the ship's boat.
Yeah, we'll take the boat anyway. We can leave the ship in orbit.
Yeah, that would be fine. The other thing, just to add on the hard, is that there's no sign of the Orca corvette at this moment in time.
Oh.
If you remember, it
On
goes
their patrol.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be in your long-range scanners at the moment. Okay, we are going to take a quick 15-minute break, so we will be back at 1:45 the hour. So please do go away, grab snacks and drinks. If you come in, thank you for the raid earlier, and thank you for everybody checking in today. And don't also, we'll talk more after the break. I'll let you go off and have a break. So about 1:45 the hour. And you are clear. we've gone live, so we can catch up. Oh, he's back. He's back. Yeah, hurrah! Right, people. Welcome back, everyone. I've had a nice ad break, and we are heading towards the ice moon. That's orbiting Davy 3 at the moment.
Did we bring any bipedal beasts with us just in case we get too cold?
No.
We cut through and just hang out in. No, okay.
Captain Minsk, is the plan to take the ship down or the ship's boat?
Captain's muted.
Is he muted?
Oh, pilot's muted.
I was muted, sorry. Yeah, we're going to take the boat down, and we're going to leave the ship in a geosynchronous orbit.
Ooh, nice term.
Words.
What about the living scientist? Max.
We can take Max, but if he fits, we'll take him.
Is he coming down with you?
I was going to suggest we leave him on the ship in
I think we
med
can
base
take
to
him,
look
but
after
he
his
needs
friend.
to wear.
If it could be a friendly face for somebody we're meeting there who won't believe who we are.
I think we take him with us, but he
He's
has to wear.
not supposed
a
to
red
be anything
shirt.
to do with the people there.
We'll get him a red top to wear.
Yeah.
Be fine.
So-
we keep a red vac suit especially for these occasions.
We do.
Are you taking him
We'll take
down
him.
then?
Yeah. He's a scientist. It could be useful.
So I just need to make sure I put his token with you. Moonbase Alpha.
Yay!
As Medivac just got
Does that mean that this
food
moon
or-
is now going to be cut free from the planet and fly off into space?
Yes.
And have a new adventure every week?
Yeah.
And we'll
And
never run out of water.
it's
Yeah.
the moon is called Space 1999. That's what it is.
That's got an RPG now. There is a Space 1999
No
RPG.
way.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a Mongoose 2D20, if I remember rightly. And it came out, I want to say late last year.
Was it? I thought it was earlier than that.
I don't
So I
know.
was going to kickstart it. I think.
It was announced quite a long time ago and then
that's
took a
probably
while
why.
to come out.
Yeah.
Was Space 1999 in the Americas as well, Pickles and Captain?
I have no idea what this is.
Oh,
Well,
right.
There's
a lot of
but it
American
wasn't big
actors.
over there.
Yeah.
Was it not big?
Yeah, I mean, they were trying. They're very much trying to sell it to the Americans. Big, hence a lot of the American actors. Also, it was originally conceived as a sequel to UFO, but then they scrapped all the UFO elements. It was supposed to be the same moon base as UFO,
Oh,
but they scrapped all
yeah.
those elements after UFO
What are you
sort of
guys
folded.
sharing? I'm confused. What are you guys sharing?
I think a TV show.
Yeah.
Just
What's it
talking
called?
about Space
Find something.
1999.
I'll find something and put into.
Oh, do you want to know the theme tune alone?
Amazing.
It
The
is.
design on the Eagles was iconic.
Oh,
That was such a good ship design.
yeah.
I had an original one of those when I was a kid growing up, and the little,
Yeah, so did I.
carriage dropped off, and the little orange doors
Yeah.
opened. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was great. And then somehow I lost the Eagle and I only had the container. It was all I had left.
But UFO interceptors were brilliant as well. I actually had like a green one that the front would fire
And
out.
it fired the little torpedo out the front, didn't it? Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I
excellent.
never owned one of those, but I knew people who did.
That was, it's so sexist, the themed clips, because it always showed women with very short skirts walking down corridors.
Yeah, but that was the era
That's
all
fine.
women had very short skirts. It was
yeah,
a legal requirement, I think, at that point.
That's fine, 'cause that's equal rights, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
If I
Oh,
want to wear
yeah.
a short skirt, I won't complain.
Yeah.
Right, let me just post this into Discord.
Oh, have you got it?
I have indeed. Ha, 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 ha. That's the intro sequence.
Oh, yes. Jerry Anderson, same person who made Thunderbird, wasn't it?
Everything in that era, yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, Joe
Captains.
90,
Oh.
Stingray,
These
Fireball
were
XL5, going back a bit earlier.
I don't know the others. Anything can happen in the next 30 minutes. I just used to love Stingray.
Stand by for
action. Mr. Pickles and Captain are just going, what on earth?
I'm watching the video.
Oh, yeah.
I like Stingray for the theme song about Aqua Maria.
Whoa.
That was
Maria.
that was the outro. Because in the
outro, yes.
Yeah, because in the intro they had anything can happen in the next 30 minutes. Stingray.
It did.
And I liked it because they always said, "We're about to launch Stingray," you know, and it was this.
Stingray.
There was a wonderful bit when Stingray went out of the water and a metallic fish followed it, which
That's right.
Yes. What were they called? Were they aquamphibians? I think they were the bad guys, and they had these metal fish.
It was just
great
excellent.
Stuff.
Yeah. And Aqua Maria was a mermaid, if you were.
Yes.
Who couldn't talk.
Yeah.
She
That's
couldn't.
right, she couldn't talk. Best female ever.
Yeah. Ouch. Right. Talking about fancy landings. You're taking the ship's boat down. So let's have.
I'm going to try to avoid any ice storms. I'm going for the pad.
Yeah.
Oh, I could crit that, couldn't I, if I wanted to?
Yes, you could, which
You know
might
what?
be beneficial.
I'm going to crit it just to have a smooth, perfect landing. There we go.
Yeah. So you, everybody's strapped in as the ship's boat leaves to Silent Vector and heads through the very thin atmosphere. So there's very little turbulence. However, you do see on the sensors the ice storms that seem to be going round and round and round, and it's moving around the actual. How many? This security drone that got removed about 5 sessions ago. Yes. And you managed to land it really safely. As you're going down, people are strapped into the ship's boat. It's not the smoothest of landing. And you managed to sort of like land softly on what appears to be a pre-made landing pad. It's covered in ice, but it actually seems to be pre-made. And you notice that directly on the edge of it is what appears to be a lift shaft that is going down. There is an airlock here, so you can use your vac suits to get into the airlock, and then it's up to you whether or not you disrobe or not to go down. It seems to be a vertical shaft. It seems to have, it's not an enclosed lift, it's just a platform.
Oh, with those little metal rails around the outside.
Yeah, and so when you go, it just sort of like drops straight down. It
It goes straight down. Don't use word drops.
yes,
Let's not.
It goes straight down. The first thing I need to know is, are you taking the scientist in with you?
Yes, just in case we need
Apparently.
to use him at some point as a shield.
Okay.
We're
And
taking Max in with us.
We'll put a
Yes.
circle on him that's inside.
Don't give him
Two
a name because
larger
we care about
circles.
him.
Max is coming with you. Okay, so are you leaving vac suits in the airlock before you go down? You can keep them in the platform lift if you wish.
Are the
it's
vac suits already in the airlock?
No.
I'll keep mine on them, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
mine on too.
Please be aware that if you get shot or you take any damage in any of your area's body, then that will include a rip in the vac suit. Remember, you've got patches. I think
patches,
there's
yeah.
3 patches to use on the way out. They do not afford any protection. If anything, they will make certain skills a little bit harder because of their bulkiness. The first thing that you do notice as the platform goes down, it seems to be a 1 floor only base, and you do immediately figure out that everything's on emergency lighting. There's no white lights at all. Everything is quite red and murky. The lift stops at the only floor. You should be able to see. You can see. Yeah.
Okay, Max,
does-
have you been here before?
He says no.
Okay.
Just checking that you've all got light. You've all got light, yeah? You can all see.
Yep.
Pretty dark,
It's
but
very dark, but I
yeah.
can see.
Yeah. So
there is oxygen here, right?
Correct.
that's-
Yeah. And you're
Okay, I would actually not have my vac suit on. I know the rest of you guys are, but I would take mine off in the lift.
okay.
Do you know what?
I
I was
may
thinking.
as well.
I was thinking the same thing.
And
then
before we
it's just
go
going up.
further,
Yeah.
I wanted
I was
to
thinking the same thing, but I thought of it before you thought of it. So
sure.
Yeah.
That-
Well, my theory
I'm
was
just going to follow everyone else this time and take my back suit off.
as the elevator's going up, you can put them back on you really fast. You see, can't you?
Yeah,
So
that's the plan.
is the plan then nobody will wear their vac suit?
No,
I
so
think so.
guaranteeing that this time we need them.
Yes.
I just need to know so I can do damage on them.
Yeah,
I'm going to get
no
hurt
vac
no matter
suit.
what. So
I didn't need it last time, so I'll trust these guys that they know what they're doing this time around and leave my vac suit on the lift.
Okay.
Crazy loon.
So
I
Hammond.
wanted to trade out my shotguns just before we go further.
Okay.
So I have my original shotgun rather than my one that's falling apart.
Okay, got yeah.
Just FYI.
Hammond and Minsk, vac suits or not vac suits?
Not vac suits.
no vac suits. If we're gonna die, we're gonna die together.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Shit, our
Max
creatures.
will wear his either. Max is actually unarmed; he has no weapons at all. You can see that it's a metallic floor with a grill. You can see through the grill. It's where the pipes are. So the pipes are not in the walls or anything. They're actually under the grill. So for easy access, these could just be lifted up. Like mentioned before, it's in emergency lighting. So there's areas of red light now and again. This seems to be an entrance possibly to the rest of the complex. you can see that the corridor goes ahead and then it turns to the right or down south if you want a compass direction. I've put you in a random order, but feel free to move yourselves around if you want to get.
I was good with that order. Yeah, no, I'm good with that order, but I also just want to take a moment to say, to vac suit or not to vac suit, that is the question, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the shots and lasers of outrageous fortune and maintain atmospheric security.
Where would you like Max, Zachary? In front of you or behind you?
I think I would like Max in front of me. I think I want to be able to keep an eye on Max. I don't entirely trust him.
It appears
Max
that
isn't armed.
he is not armed.
No.
Are we wanting to walk in a line like this, or do we want to go 2 by 2?
No, it's a perfect Gauss rifle formation.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're all set up for high penetration lasers and Gauss rifles.
Yeah.
As long as we're making
Right. So, I was just about to move you, and Minsk has moved. Do you want to be there?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
not on the grates.
Okay, I'll go there then.
Not on the grill.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going
Scout,
to
Scrat and Joan. Yeah.
okay. Newman, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Boy, can I?
Ooh,
Okay. So you get to this point, and all of a sudden, Newman, in pure SWAT tactical formation, holds his hand up and clenches his fist, which you all know
He's going to fart.
Decide to stop. Hammond and Minsk, you can make perception checks, but yours are going to be at hard.
I'll roll it, see what happens.
Okay, Newman, you hear two things, okay, before you bring the party to a halt. You hear one laser blast, probably from a medium blaster. You're quite used to seeing them in basic defense, etc. And it came from up ahead, and you know that you also heard a laugh. So the laser fire came first and then followed by
I'm gonna hold up my weapon, like, because we're walking along. It's probably not pointed directly at anything, but I'll raise it so it's clear that I'm going into danger.
Okay.
And realizing that we don't really have a battle plan, like, as a group.
I'm worried if there's going to be more drones that have gone kill crazy, or whether it's some crazily just chucking plates in the air and shooting them.
Well, I'm good at killing drones.
You are.
Zachary, can you see if there's anything on the sensors?
Newman's gonna throw up his hands as if
we know that
put a finger to his mouth.
As if to say, shh.
Well,
no, I wouldn't make a noise. I'm putting a finger abruptly to my mouth.
It'll be sub-vocalized anyway, won't you?
But please remember that Max does not have the communication.
He doesn't need him. He saw my hand.
He saw your hand, yeah, and stopped.
I like.
He's doing the hand puppet thing again.
Too. Hammond's also going to take out his sniper rifle.
And then I guess I'll make my way forward.
Okay.
Is
Newman going forward by himself, or is everybody following behind?
I'm gonna follow behind Newman. If we get to the corner and no issues come up, he Hammond's gonna go right to this part of the corner once we turn it, and then so see if you can see down the corridor with his sniper.
Okay.
Also,
And I'll
also
probably
believe I can-
hit the corner and provide cover for whatever he's intending to do.
Okay then. Well,
Inner corner, I mean.
does is the idea to go quietly down here or just
Oh,
to
yes,
go?
yes.
Yes.
Stealth is
Okay.
the goal.
We're not
Okay.
gonna blast a podcast loudly.
Okay, so I
I
need.
shall turn around and say, we shall not go quietly into the night.
So Hammond and Newman are going up.
Oh,
Minsk and Zachary and Scientist, what's going to be your plan? Or is everybody moving up together?
I'm going to move up and cover them behind them.
Yeah, so I'll make
Okay.
sure that Max is keeping up behind Minsk,
Okay,
and
then.
I will follow Max.
So everybody needs to make a stealth check, therefore, for me.
I thought I'd been leveling stealth more, but I think that was a different character.
Yeah, mine's a bit pants too.
Yeah.
Zachary, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Zachary's like,
You had the cover of our noise.
That's what it was, yeah.
So you make your way down to the corner. As you get to the corner, it definitely goes south, and you all stop, and you notice that as you move forward and the grill clanks, there seems to be no more noise from above, from round the corner at all. And it gets to the point that you can have a peep around if you wish, Newman.
I do wish, even though I know we're being kind of loud. I'm going to move myself over there if I may.
Okay, then. So at that point, as you go round the corner, you see one dead body here.
Yes, sir.
And from here and here, you have blaster fire coming at you. As you,
That's what I do.
as you go round the corner. Right. Where's my...
And Newman is dead in the first round. 2 headshots in a row.
we'll miss you.
Is this... I'm trying to find my...
I'll come back with my new character. Call him Human.
oh, here we go.
I mean, old man.
They're called... it's called... Don't Mess With Us. That's what their sheet is called.
Okay.
Right. So you actually have 2 action points, Newman. So remember, you can actually use an action point if you wish to take the take cover action, which means that you will actually move back in. So this is the first laser shot that actually misses, and the second blaster shot actually does hit. So you can roll your take cover, which
I
is
would
just
love to.
which
Well,
is,
or do I want to just take... No, I'll roll cover. I like the idea of
Please
Newman just
take it.
perpetually having a bunch of minor wounds.
yeah,
Here we
just
go. 76 out of 85.
yeah. So you actually take cover as the blaster shots come round. Can we have some initiatives, please?
ambush. You can.
What? Sorry. I rolled a 1 on my initiative roll.
1. That's because you're scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just feeling uncomfortable with events that are happening to me in a way that's giving a panicked response.
Blasters.
Okay.
Of course, they took the rest of the D10 got taken by them. The 1, they get 9.
Right.
Monsters.
Oh, look. That's nice. I'm not rolling initiative for whatchamacallit, Max, because he can't do anything. He's got no weapons. But if you need him to act or anything, so we're going to say that was their shots on 23. Okay, so you're 1 action point down.
Roger that.
And both of my guys have 1 action point left. Okay, and Minsk, is there anything?
I'm going to shout out in a commanding voice, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you shooting at us? We're here to relieve you."
Yeah.
Oh. That's our captain, always lying.
You can try to be forceful if you wish and roll your influence. Zachary, what would you like to do?
Nothing for the moment. Staying at the back. I'm in the
Staying
right place here. I like being here. This is good.
Hammond.
Hammond's gonna. He's there's a rivals out. He's gonna probably aim for right here. The mission is gonna run over here. On the next turn, and so he can fire down the hallway.
Okay. So do you not want to go out on this movement or not?
Well, is it possible that I can move and then get in position and shoot within 1 turn, or no?
You won't be able to move and shoot, but you can move.
Don't want to put
To
myself in
that.
position.
Target.
Yeah, I don't want to make myself a target.
Just lean around the corner.
Yeah,
it's being occupied. But...
Yeah.
I mean,
Humans.
really
We can
only one
swap.
if you can lean around the corner at once, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm happy to swap if you need swaps.
Yeah, swap.
Is that something we can do?
You can't. Okay, so what you would have to do, Hammond would have to wait because he's moving before you.
Gotcha.
So and then you
would.
would.
Could he use his move now, and then I use my move, and we both kind of swap? Since we're right next to each other in the order.
So technically, what would happen? I mean, if you want to do it like that, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, then. So that's round 1, turn 1 done. And now we come on to turn 2.
Now that I have my shield equipped, old man.
Yeah. So so nobody's actually looking around the corner, so you don't know what's happening at that point in time. James, Minsk, are you staying there?
I'm going to move to there, just so I get a better line of sight around the corner. And I'm also going to, hopefully, I can't, what's the word? I can't withhold an action in case anybody comes. I can shoot them, can I?
You can always do a defensive action.
Okay, well, I'll just keep myself there.
Yeah. So your line of sight is exactly the line that you can see. Zachary, what would you like to do?
I think I'm just going to use my action to reassure Max that It's all going to be okay. They've got this. Don't worry.
As he's playing
Nice.
Tetris with his other hand.
And Hammond, you're up.
Hammond's going to peek around the corner and fire if he sees someone with his sniper.
Okay.
Peek and fire.
So you obviously your sniper rifle comes round first, just purely because of the size of it, and we can exchange blows. There's a guy down here, so fire away. He can roll his to take cover, which he does quite effectively, and the shot goes.
It's not opposing.
This is like evade, right? Where it's just, or no, like a normal parry, right?
It's an evade that doesn't go prone when you take cover.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
so it's as if you see the bullets coming and you just quickly get back in. So as long as
this is the one you'd need a critical success to beat their success rather than beating the number by rolling higher.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I will check on that just to see which I know.
No, I'm pretty sure that is how it goes. I never know what to call that different rule of how like a success works. Which I'm very glad that rule works that way. Otherwise, I'd be a little bit less.
Could I use as my
hang on a minute.
What do we call it?
Take cover. The character gets behind something, not prone. Used as a reactive here, characters can die for cover after someone shoots at them. So it's going to be, I don't know whether or not it actually does an opposed roll like evade. Okay, so because that would actually affect the other roll, wouldn't it? Your roll, Newman.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the end of this one, and then we'll decide. So we'll say that shot goes off, and then Zach Newman, what do you wish to do?
I wish I had grenades, and also I wish I knew how to use grenades, because I don't really have much that I can do from behind these two. I'm gonna trust that Captain is trying to work his diplomacy despite the sniper fire, so I'm just gonna stand at attention. I'll save for defensive, I guess, if they rush down the hall.
So we'll go into round 2, turn 1. So what are we going to have? Are we going to have take cover as an opposed? It would have to. It's going to have to be an opposed roll, because if it's a differential roll, there's no way to reduce the damage. You know, like parry actually reduces damage. So I think we're going to have to play take cover as an opposed roll. So if you successfully oppose it, then you're in cover. How does that sound for everyone?
That sounds good.
Yeah,
works for me.
I think it's reasonable to assume you're in cover either way, but if you fail to oppose it, then you get hit on the way.
Yeah, and you are never you're never prone if you take cover. Okay.
If I was successful in my role to try to hit him, can I use the special to go back into cover? Or can it only be as a reaction?
Yeah, so there is a special called duck back.
So could I got a special for that success though?
Oh,
You use that? Yeah.
No, because if it's an opposed roll, there aren't no specials. Opposed rolls.
Okay.
There would only be a special if the opposed roll had a differential. So this is what you were saying, Mr. Pickles. So say, for example, I shot with a standard, but you took cover but got a critical success, then you would have a defensive special.
Yeah.
So that would be, so it's only if the rolls are different. So if it's opposed and they're both standard and one's more successful than the other one, then there's no difference in rolls. It's one would have to be a fail or a critical, just like you would normally do in hitting and parrying. And that would be it for special.
Yeah, because parrying, you'd hit, and maybe you might do half damage, but you don't get a special.
Unless you've got one higher. Yeah. Okay, so with that in place, it's my turn, I do believe. So this guy here, okay, steps out of cover to fire at you, Mr. Hammond. Here comes his blaster fire. So he will hit. So you can use an action point to take cover, which means you would have to roll your combat skill and get higher than a 28. If
It would be any combat skill or
your combat skill that you're using your weapon for. So you've got your sniper rifle out at the moment. So that combat skill. Yeah, that's it. Just get exactly the same. That's always.
That doesn't make life awkward at all.
I think.
What's your power?
I actually
your raw willpower is just like my bullet is stronger than yours.
My bullet.
So essentially, it's just a constant back and forth until someone fails.
Yep.
In this situation, yeah. Hang on. I'm just seeing what happens if. If the participant scored the same level of success as standard, then the winner has the highest or still has a. If both participants fail, describe the situation. Oh, so it's literally a case that nobody wins at this point. So what happens is that you are now in cover. Okay, I'm not in cover because I haven't taken that action. So I'm still out. If I'd had a special, I could have taken cover, but I'm still out at the moment. And Hammond, could you roll a perception check for me? Okay. Minsk.
I'm going to wink at Hammond and shout, "Stop firing at them," and then shout to them, "We've come to relieve you. We're with the Iron Sinarch. I'm James Minsk." That's too many words, isn't it?
You can say, yeah, you got about 5 in combat. You can roll your influence. Zachary, what is it that you would like to do?
I'm doing really hot my influence at the moment.
I think I would like to sort of shuffle up behind Minsk and whisper, "This isn't a Sinarch facility."
It is now.
It is now.
Hammond. Okay.
Yeah.
So here you go, Hammond. So I didn't take cover. Okay. So when you come round this time, I'm out of cover. You can actually fire at me. Okay. And then
this is where I failed my attack. Making all of this pointless. All right, hold on. 3, Cross your fingers. Told you.
Oh,
Right. So
can't you reverse it? Oh, you only got two luck points, haven't you?
he's used his luck.
Yes.
And then it's Newman.
I have more faith in our engineer than he has in his own skill. And I'm gonna keep letting the captain and the sniper handle this. I'll stand back. But mostly because I probably couldn't like burst through between them, could I?
You can move between them. You can
Like
move.
there's enough space that I could walk between them.
Which two people are you can
right
move
in front of me, like move past so that I'm over out in the open.
Yeah, you can move through friendly tokens no matter what, can't you? So
Okay, I didn't know if there was enough room. Like I didn't want to push anybody over, break anybody's.
they
Yep.
Yeah.
you could just yeah
I took my arthritis medication before we left, so it should.
yeah you can move over to here.
Yeah,
if
I'd like
you
to be a
wish.
little foolish, and I want to go yeehaw and run over there. And oh, I can't point my shotgun and shoot then too as I'm moving over there, can I?
Correct.
No,
Correct.
the yeehaw takes all your action point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
it!
I
always do this to myself.
Just no run and gun.
At this point, Newman, you can roll a perception check first.
At least I get to do something.
On a successful perception check, you realize just how screwed you are.
Hell yeah.
It's like the end of Butcher's Sundance.
Yeah, so you can actually hear running across the grill from further down the corridor, if that makes sense.
Towards me or going away?
Away.
Oh, Iron Synarchs, yeah. Our boss is scary.
I
Or they're just going out of my range.
When we play Mythras, I actually think we play in all the other games that you can move and hit.
Yes, because otherwise we worked out you might as well just stand still and it comes to you.
Yeah. So so Newman, you can move and fire.
Okay.
But hang on.
Because he's old.
Yeah, and he's got one of his legs in a big balloon still. Right. It's 10 meters away.
Does that mean this has higher armor?
Say again, sorry? No, you've actually got your armor off on that leg. It's just like because Zachary had to slit it all to get to the burn and everything.
I think it was pretty slit by a burn.
Yeah.
Really. I mean.
It's about 11 meters away, Newman.
Well, since I'm not using my sawed-off shotgun anymore, I have 20 as my first range, 2100, 200.
That's all right then.
It's not as good as my revolver, but yeah. So I will go ahead and show them what the law looks like. Iron Synarch style. Pa-pow! Oh, I'm glad I didn't fail. 56 out of 85.
Yeah. So I actually got this. So okay then. So I have not won that opposed roll, haven't I?
Correct.
Yeah. So in which case I will take the shot, but nobody gets a special.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So just straight up 20.
Yeah.
Gonna shoot him in the 20.
In the head?
Base.
He's in need one of those anyways, okay? Everyone has two, so it's...
This is
Here's
like
the
a
damage.
like
This
a
damage is
bullet
going to be a
point to
3,
my
guys. Let's not
speech.
get ahead of ourselves.
No, it's not.
11.
Okay, that...
I'm not used to doing damage. This is
okay.
Like, all of my characters otherwise don't do damage.
That actually shoots through his head armor. They've actually got, like you can see from the tokens, helmets on, ballistic helmets, and armor as well. But that will actually 11, 7. So I need to make an endurance check against your original 56.
56.
He does make it, but not enough. So he's actually unconscious.
He needed a
Conscious
57 or 1
yeah.
through 6. Like he only had 7 percentiles that he could win that by.
What part of his face is like still there?
His face is fine. He's just sort of like the shock of it is just sort of like, because he's got his
Kind
ballistic.
of toilet roll shaped.
Yeah, it's just sort of like he's probably have a subdermal hematoma in his head that has caused him to pass out. He's passed out via pain. If he had a major wound and he failed his role, he would be dead. But the shotgun sort of like has almost like concussed him. So he's out of it at the moment.
That's how I do. I'm kind of like a pacifist that way.
Yeah. What?
Just
I'm
talk
gonna
about
shoot him in
Zach
the head.
looks like he's like.
What would you like to do?
So it's not me, is it?
No,
I think it's you.
we're out of the.
because the one guy
turnover.
ran away successfully.
Oh, okay. I thought for
Yes.
Oh, okay.
One guy's headed off.
Right,
I
so move
will
down.
gesture to the rest of the group with one hand. I'll keep one hand still pointing my shotgun down the hallway, but I'll gesture to the rest of the group that it's clear and that I'm covering them.
My hands are empty, but they're in front of me, like doing jazz hands. You know.
Perfect. We need our Captain Jazzy.
I'm gonna walk down the corridor, but I still have my sniper up, just kind of aiming down, just in case anyone pops out again.
Yeah.
And get closer. We'll see. I'll go right here, look down corridors, make sure no one's like over here about to pop off on us.
Is he wearing like an orca uniform? By any chance? It's not like a police uniform.
As you get to the body, you get blaster fire at you, Mr. Hammond. You have the option to take cover.
I will take cover. I will not take cover.
Okay. Now I have a special, don't I? Because there's a difference of So anyway, let's do. Please don't do his other leg. 2.
That's his right leg.
Is that?
Yeah, that's my other.
Oh, yes.
Is that the other leg?
Yes, other leg. Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, his door would have just popped.
So it only does 2 points of damage as the laser blaster shot comes in. And then hang on, because I need you to do for me. Can you use? You need to make a willpower check, and it's 32 that the opposed roll is going to be at.
Willpower check.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, everybody. Ain't gonna happen.
Okay. You move out of the way of my line of sight. Hang on. Let me just make sure that. So you are currently pinned down. So you're not going anywhere at the moment. Minsk, you're behind and you hear this shot and you see Hammond as he sort of like tries to dive into cover. His leg takes a blaster hit. It doesn't seem to get through his armor, but he's sort of like hunkered down now between the two of the dead bodies.
Okay.
Anybody
So-
can move or do anything at the moment. We're not in turn orders.
I'll begin to advance then. I guess I'll follow Captain's lead if he wants to take the front and center, but I'll be making my way down there to at least back up.
I'm getting down to cover Hammond. See him go down.
Okay. Yeah, you can go in that little alcove. That's
full of these 8 people behind me.
I'll just move that dead body out the way so you can comfort. Hammond is just feeling that he doesn't want to stick his head out there again. No. He feels a bit picked on.
You did well, big guy. You did well.
Yeah, well done.
There.
I'm just moving. Zachary, are you staying up there at the top?
For now.
Yeah.
Monitoring the situation.
Newman, when you get down to this place, can you roll anything that you've got that might tell you who these people are employed by, if that makes sense?
So if they are some sort of maybe security group, I have knowledge of the law. If they're more of like a street gang or pirates, I have streetwise.
Do knowledge of the law.
I fought the law.
And I forgot all about
and
it.
the law definitely won.
They don't. They look quite well armored, and I mean they have blaster rifles and they have ballistic helmets on, and they're all literally dressed in black. You don't think they're law enforcers. They look almost like private security, maybe. You also notice that the person here seems to be, it's obviously dressed as a civilian. It could be like a tech or a scientist or something like that. You also notice that they're face down and
shot in the back.
Yeah, and they have a blaster fire in their back. The other thing that even if you check this person's, they have no form of security or identification on them or anything like that. They just seem to have their armor, their weapon, and that's it.
Is their blaster better than ours?
Is there what, sorry?
Is their blaster better than ours?
No, well, there is just a medium blaster. That's all it is.
Okay, it's not like a medium blaster, but like extra damage.
And what does your blaster do?
1d8.
Medium blaster with funky cool bits on it, like laser sights and things.
No, they're just literally medium blasters. But it's not.
There's no like stickers we could peel off and put on ours.
Take the helmet. Take the helmet, put a patch on it.
Like, got those little gun charms you get in first-person shooters.
Super deadly.
Because I would like a unicorn charm on my shotgun.
What
you
about
do.
Gear? Is gear good?
It just seems to be they seem to have like a ballistic vest on that is giving them 6 armor points for the chest and abdomen.
Can I steal that? I want to steal that.
If you want to remove it from them, then that's fine.
That is.
Are you sure that that's going to be good for your back, Hammond?
You know what,
Not
Sonny?
He's gonna put his leg anyway.
I've been wearing these before you even came out of your mum's tit.
What?
What was that?
I don't know why your cameraman just immediately pointed down.
I did.
Yeah. Worried about that.
That was a strange joke to have that happen for.
Hammond, do you want to start taking the armor off?
I'm going to pull the body this back here and then do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Move behind it. Pull the body back here and then start taking it off.
Okay.
Make it. Yeah.
You yank the body back up there and start to remove it. And Newman and Minsk, you hear a clang, clang, clang.
Oh.
As
That's why
rolling
I'm waiting at the corner.
rolling into here comes a grenade. So first
Captain
things
America.
yeah, you want to first things first, Newman and Minsk, you have an opportunity to roll evade. If you roll evade successfully, then you will do half. It will take half amount of damage.
And use luck points to try that
Isn't
again.
there one other option, really quick? There's one
Oh,
other option
God's
you guys
sake.
can do.
Throw it back.
Yeah.
It's
Or
too
kick
far
it.
away.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's also a really risky gamble of, okay, you fail, and now it's in your hand.
Newman,
What
do you
happened?
want...
There's another option, of course. There is you can dive onto it to protect all of your friends.
I'll use a point of luck to
You
reroll my evade.
selfish.
Okay.
Pow!
Okay, so
Wow.
Backflip.
Newman, you managed to take half damage. Hammond, you need to roll your evade skill now, because Newman's diving out the way. Just to let you know, if you are unsuccessful, you will take half damage, but if you're successful, you'll take no damage.
We could have thrown a dead body on top of the grenade, couldn't we?
Not enough time.
You happen to be holding
And not
one at
enough
the time.
muscle.
I am
Body
kind of
throwing isn't my
Yeah.
skill set.
Okay, so you will be taking half damage as this actually explodes.
Big money, big money.
It goes like
That's gonna hurt.
oh, hang on, I need to get that's so can you please tell me what your constitution and I forget what the other one is.
Size?
Let me Is it Constitution and so is that what you rolled in when the stun grenade went off?
If it's not size, then it would be power. I could see it being the argument.
Hang on. Right, here we go. Zachary's so good. He's always out of my blast range.
Hey, I'm a medic. I'm just here to patch them up afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, point taken. Constitution and size, yeah, divided by 2.
Okay, that's easy.
Give me an 11.
Mine's a 10.
Okay, and Hammond?
Constitution size divided by 2.
Yeah.
So 12 and size. So 23 divided by 2 equals
12.
It'd be
isn't it?
12
Round
because
up.
we round
12
up.
going up. Okay.
Right. So this stun grenade goes like that. Newman, you made your evade roll.
So it would be an 8 on the damage,
which would be
instead
an
of a 15.
8, which would mean you were still up. You were still up. Minsk, you didn't, so you take 15 points to your combat pool for your stun, which means you feel the blast and you are unconscious in the alcove there, like Newman was before. And Hammond, you failed, so you would do half, which you are still up at this point. So the grenade and it stuns you. Zachary, you see and hear this. Let me move my guy now. Okay, so Hammond, you've now de-armored this guy, so you can start putting that armor on if you wish. Newman, what would you like to do?
I would like to advance to the best of my abilities, a guess of where that grenade was thrown from.
So it was thrown from this doorway.
So I'd probably move down this way towards the body, if I may.
Yeah.
I'd keep going until I see somebody pointing my shotgun. Shotgun is hungry.
You actually you can just see where they've dived out. So you don't have a shot. Can you see them?
I can kind of see right down over here.
Yeah. So they're actually running. You just see them disappear round that corner. I've told you about this guy, haven't I? Yeah.
Scientist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zachary, do you wish to move forward?
The grenade just went off down there. I do not wish to move
Yeah.
forward. I do, however, wish to very, very helpfully call out, they have grenades.
Why haven't we
that might
invested in
help.
them? Everybody has them but us.
Just trying to help.
Just out of
Budget right now,
interest,
guys.
a thermal detonator does 5d10 worth of damage. That could be that would be explosive damage. Particle grenades can do 3d8, and then as does stun grenades do 3d8 as well.
That didn't work. Just causing havoc there, looking for my thermal detonator dice cup. It's really quite cool.
Oh, nice! That's cool.
Does it contain like 15d6?
Yeah,
It could.
It could. Just so you know, Hammond, the chest and abdomen, I don't know what your armor is, but it's just like a value of 6. You can't add it onto anything else. It just has
So I'd put 6 on those 2 items, and the rest of them
on abdomen and chest. Yeah.
I'm wearing 27 vests.
I don't have any armor for the simple reason that I figured I couldn't put a vac suit on over the top of my blast vest. It just didn't make sense to me that they would work.
Newman, you can see that Minsk is out of it. The blast knocked him unconscious.
Sorry, I was muted. I will call out, Zach, get over here, and then I'm going to try and clear the rooms that are like nearby to make sure nobody's sneaking up on us or cowering, since I'm not going to chase after these fleeing people right now.
Where you can, so you can move wherever you want. apart from in here. If you're going to move in here, then let me know.
I'm gonna clear this room first, like glance in there, see if there's anybody hiding.
Yeah.
Not like going in, just like glancing in.
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of make my way down, going along the far side of this wall, keeping an eye on there. But I want to clear that room at the bottom as well before entering.
I'd just like to say
This
he's
one.
locked in here with us.
Correct.
We're locked in here with him.
Yeah, that's empty. All the rooms in here look like they've been left for quite a while. It doesn't look like this has been an operational moon base or planet base at all for a long time. You notice that there's the standard of the walls and the floor and everything like that, plus it's only emergency lighting that's actually working. You can actually see in here, Newman, that parts have been broken off, and it looks like this probably could have held about up to 50 scientists or whatever it was. It certainly it doesn't look like it's been operational for decades.
I like the idea that Newman's thought is this could hold 50 scientists.
Yeah.
This your moon base. I'm gonna post up kind of at the door. I'll probably move alongside this way and be prepared to see any movement in this room. But if I don't see any movement, I'm just going to keep waiting here until my comrades catch up with me.
Okay. There seems to be no movement at all in that room. If anything comes into the room, into your line of sight, then I will let you know.
Thank you.
Hammond and Zachary, is there anything you would either of you like to do?
Yeah, now things look a little more under control down there because they're going to throw grenades at Newman rather than up where I'm likely to be. I'm going to head down and check on Minsk.
Yeah, so Minsk is purely just knocked unconscious. So your first aid skill will actually bring him around if you wish. As long as you don't fumble.
Yeah, well, I didn't fumble. I'm gonna use my other luck points to reverse that so that it works.
Yeah, so with a bit of a in you, bring Minsk.
Nonsense, he's only stunned. I slap him around the face a few times and yell at him. Does the job.
You come round a little bit groggy, Minsk, from the stun grenade.
I was having such a good dream then.
Yeah, you were. Do you want Max being brought down?
Well,
do you want him down with you?
Because I was concerned about Minsk, I didn't give Max any instructions when I came down. So it's kind of up to Max what he does, really.
Yeah, so he's looking down. He sort of has a look at this tech, and he sort of has a look at them. He looks up to you, Zachary, and says, "Not one of us. Don't know him."
There was no other items on the dead body that I pulled the thing off.
No
grenades or anything. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna switch my rifle for my blaster and maybe go through here, see if I notice anything in here that's see if anything.
Yeah, that's the room Newman checked out. It's
okay.
It's got stuff in it, but it just proves to be really old.
Got it.
Like a couch and a table.
Yeah, it's very worn, and I mean this whole place looks like it's been inactive for several decades. You have a bit of an emergency lighting in there as well, that little red bit. Look. That's not blood that you're on, Newman. It's emergency lighting.
So Newman, should we hunt down our man or what?
Let's keep going.
Let's do it.
And I guess I'll lead in, presuming that my comrade will give me cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of the grenades were kicking right back at his face.
Or have you come through the doorway?
Yeah, I'm going through the doorway.
Yeah. Can you just roll your perception to see whether or not you
A
see
shower of grenades?
No, tripwire.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 25.
Yeah, there wasn't any tripwire. I just thought it was.
Did I still say, tripwire?
Yeah, you can the actual map is really accurate. So you can see that there's doorways. I think you could see that one and this one and this one and this one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he ran through over there.
It was this last one that he ran through.
So I'd like to kind of make a straight line almost over to here, these pillars, and make my way over until I can look straight down at that area.
So as you can, when you get here, you can see that there's other exits from the room. Can you see there's one here?
Yeah, I'll try and give a quick glance if I can. I'm looking for people, of course.
I'll also probably go into pillar to pillar as well.
Okay. So you can see that there's another room. There's a doorway here, but that's about it. Just while you're, so you can come back out to that pillar. Minsk and Max and Zachary, what's going to be your plan as Hammond and Newman start scoping out the rooms?
Okay, well, I'm going to suggest we find a more defensible position rather than corridors with other rooms coming in. I'm also going to shake my head and get a bit of grogginess out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my view. We should find somewhere defensible. If he's going down that way, or can maybe Hammond pull up the schematics of this place? If you can find a computer terminal.
That wouldn't be my specialty. That would be Zachary's.
Be more my kind of
sorry.
thing. Yeah, I can do a check and see. First off, there won't be one, but I'll check in case there's a wireless network I can try and hack into. But they're not going to be one.
There is this place has been inoperable for decades.
Wi-Fi and
yeah, and it looks like there's it's running on emergency light, so it's probably barely keeping life support going at the moment.
So you find me a physical terminal, and I'll see whether I can hack into it. But
Okay.
nothing I can do until we find one.
Oi, Captain.
Or do we go back to the lift, put our vac suits on, go back to the ship, and nuke the thing from orbit?
Can I vote for that one? Especially given the shirt that I'm wearing.
Yes. I noticed that. That's cool.
Stroma. All right. I'm probably looking.
Okay. It's just clicked over to 10 o'clock. So is the plan to continue in here, or is the plan to go back to the lift and I mean, you can't nuke from orbit, but you can run off. You can run away.
We're not cowards this time around. We're going to keep going. At the very least, Hammond and I can keep going as our sniper shotgun combo to try and clear this place out. Get some answers.
I'm just putting
We're staying.
I'm just putting you all in that room because there is a computer terminal in there, Zachary.
There's a computer terminal in there, then
But
yes, I can try and hack that next time.
It has no power or anything to it. You can actually see the dust on the screen. It doesn't look like it's been operable for a long, long time. Max goes, "Oh, good grief," and takes a step away from the dustiness. Okay.
Commodore.
It's Atari. So yeah,
There's two controllers, little dials on them.
Yeah, and there's two little things that go up and down. Yeah, and ping. What's that called? Ping pong. Pong. That's it. Pong. Does pong.
Yeah.
Okay, that takes us up to 10 o'clock. So we'll leave you there, advancing. Probably good idea, because then next week you'll get your luck points back, plus you'll have 4 heroic points.
Yes.
So maybe future grenades will not be stun ones. Let's quickly go around and see where you can find the players. Let's start with my favorite mapping guy. Off you go, Zachary.
So yeah, what am I doing, and where can you find me? Well, for starters, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube under Fish Not Fish. That's Fish Not GHOTI. That's my variety channel on Twitch that very rarely gets any use, but have been doing quite a lot of Elite Dangerous lately, so I might actually think to press stream when I'm playing it instead of just
that'd be
playing
nice.
purely on Discord. Because there's a good community goal going on at the moment, lots of combat with a brand new ship that they've just released, so I may well try and stream some of that. And also Unleashing Barguests, which is where I do my mapping. So last Monday I started a new city, and I went right back to the beginnings, and instead of going into stream with a map already started, I started right from the beginning of choosing a template and starting the map completely fresh. So there were some mistakes made, but it does give you a nice example of actually starting a new city map from the beginning. Yeah. And that has been exported to YouTube as well. So that's on a VOD on my Twitch and also on my YouTube. YouTube, Fish Not Fish, same as Twitch. The VOD on Twitch would be on Leashing Barguests. So Monday, I will be continuing with that map. I don't know what time. It depends when I get up, frankly. It could be in the afternoon if I get up early enough, or it might be quite late if I wait, if I don't get up early and I wait until after things like Drutter Cup stream, at which point probably be about 10 o'clock by the time I get to it. Brilliant. That's happening there, and that's me for this week.
Always worth it to watch Mapper Monday. Medivac.
Yeah, well, this week's a bit light. I think Monday we're doing Traveller, which throws me off in this game because we're in a very similar situation in Traveller at the moment, which is great fun. Thursday's off because I'm on holiday next week.
Ooh.
I think I might not be here next Saturday. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. I'll let you know in the middle of the week.
Okay. Druttercup says, want in on P/MCG stream fishy. Want in on
so yeah, if I stream some Elite Dangerous, it's likely to be a multiplayer game with Drat, probably each of us streaming our viewpoint on it. So that could be going on Druttercup and Fish Not Fish. Because it's so much easier doing these things if there's two of you, especially since if anyone who plays Elite Dangerous will already know, when you take a mission to kill pirates or something, which is what we've been doing with this, everybody gets it's not split. The rewards aren't split. Everybody gets the full reward. So you've got 2 people, up to 4 people actually doing the work, and all of them get the full reward for it at the end of the time.
That's
so it's you earn money much that way.
I like games like that. Yeah, brilliant.
I kind of went off Elite Dangerous because I started using voice attack. And I think because my rubbish mic, it wouldn't before when I had it. It wasn't.
It wasn't
taking all the commands. Yeah.
Yeah, my voice attack completely crapped out on me on my previous computer. I reinstalled Windows, and it worked fine before I reinstalled Windows. Then after I reinstalled Windows, voice attack wouldn't work because it uses the Windows. It doesn't have its own speech recognition. It uses the Windows speech recognition, and something about my installation just glitched the speech recognition. It kept hearing false positives, so kept issuing commands that I hadn't said, and I had to stop using it. But it seems to be working on my new computer, so that's good. Also helps that I have a HOTAS with about 9 million buttons on it, so I don't really need much more.
But it's always nice to be able to say the words rather than do it
Exactly.
Yes, it
I
is,
tried it
yeah.
in VR, but found myself lifting my goggles up to push the keyboard.
Oh, I just have head tracking rather than VR.
Right.
Newman, Mr. Pickles, anything that you would like to say? Like a
Nothing from me.
podcast? Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm just working a day job, you know.
Do you know what? And that's no, I can't say it.
Okay.
And I took that personally.
Yes. I will be back streaming tomorrow at 12:30 with some Elder Scrolls Online, and then following up with some Fallout 76 later on. And then
I've just realised I actually forgot something.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, my new actual play series on Leashing Barguests is first Tuesday of every month, and that is this week. So in fact, I'll be streaming Tuesday evening as well.
There you go.
Nice.
There's going to be a lot of Fish Not Fish in this next week on the stream, so do check it out.
Next week, yeah, hopefully plenty of me around, yeah.
Yeah, plenty of you. Okay, and Captain.
Well, there's been some issues lately. I admit it. Some emails been coming around about me.
Lord.
You know what? By the way, it's nothing. It's a witch hunt. But on an unrelated note, I'm gonna live stream fighting this guy named Ira Norton. I really feel like he just sucks, and right now we should be focusing on this fight and nothing else. So I'm gonna be fighting Ira Norton. Live streaming. Look for it. It's gonna be on Sundays. At 3 p.m. If he meets me behind that Safeway or not, I don't know. But all proceeds will go, of course, to buying Merkins for looks maxing streamers who can't grow beards. So,
Poor buggers.
So look forward to that. But yeah, nothing much besides that.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Screw Ira Norton. Sorry.
Thank you for all coming along and supporting the stream. It's been fantastic. And do check out all the content on YouTube. And don't forget to sign up for the new fanzine Dyson design. You will not be disappointed. No AI content in it at all. Okay, until next time, look after yourself, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. And the rest of them will see you during the week. Until then, it's goodbye from me, goodbye. And it's goodbye from them.
Goodbye.
Bye.